An exciting first round finish in our second fight of the night. 2 finishes in 2 fights so far. I like the way things have started. Here is Nueraili Balati fighting out of the Xinjiang region, training out of, we see him with the Chengje Godou shirt on. Chengje Godou is quickly becoming one of the premier pro fight teams in China. They're based out of Chengdu, where I also reside. Shout out Chengdu, China, Chengdu Boss the Bat. And
Boss the Bat!
Yeah, and you say that very well.
That's the local dialect for, what does it mean again?
It means like awesome.
Awesome. So JCK Boss the Bat!
Exactly, and Nueraili is only 18 years old, man. So another young fighter. How many guys do we have on this card that are 18, 19, 20 years old? You know, undefeated record. Mind you, he's only 1-0. But here he is fighting in JCK already in his second pro fight. This is going to be a big test for him because his opponent tonight is also a really tough guy. These guys are very similarly matched up, have very similar styles. Big, tall guys for the weight class, long, rangy strikers with good grappling skills as well. His first pro fight, he fought a guy who had 5 pro fights, and he won. He beat him. So Nueraili is looking good. Here he is, Nueraili Balati.
Out of the red corner, welcome back, Ayboli Zwman. He started his pro career right here under the JCK lights. Tonight is his 3rd professional fight, and he must be feeling great because he bounced back after his first loss against the talented Yang Guoxi. Yang Guoxi is a very well-rounded fighter who got him out of pretty quickly. However, after that fight, he got a win over Xiao Bu Wei right here in October. Was that October 11th of this year. That was pretty recent, and at only 19, we know he's growing in leaps and bounds, and he's also getting more and more comfortable fighting here at the JCK International Fight Center. You know, we're talking about it these days, how nice the facility is here. You know, they got the hotel right literally attached to this event center, or hall we have here, event
it's JCK
hall.
base. We got everything here.
We got everything, right?
The restaurant,
the
gym,
other side,
KTV.
We got 2 really big gyms. One gym has a fully decked out cage, lots of equipment. You know, the very big weight room, everything here. 2 saunas, ice bath, etc. So the fighters get to stay here for 1 week before the fight to, acclimatize, make the weights, and get ready. Which also, they really get to zone in on the fight, which is great. But for a lot of fighters, it's the first time. Most of the foreigners that have spoken, like, man, they love the experience because there's not many distractions here. Obviously, you got the internet, you can still play games on your iPad, your phone.
Guys,
but it's fully focused on fighting.
Where we are in Shanxi is pretty much a small town in China, and there are no distractions out here. But to speak of.
But, stepping into a new organization, especially with the quality of the production of JCK, they have really good media, a big following online. It's a bit of a pressure for somebody who's the first time fighting under the JCK lights. But for Zwman, it's not. Ayboli.
He's fought twice before.
Zwman, Ayboli, yes, this is his 3rd time. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape, and we see very similar, but it is Nueraili with a 5-centimeter reach advantage.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 男子轻量级的复赛交锋，两位选手身高185公分，臂展190厘米，体重71.40公斤，年龄18岁，来自于成杰格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩1战1胜。那么今天晚上上的 JCK 战绝城的首秀，他就是蓝方选手Nueraili。本场比赛，红方选手身高181公分，臂展185厘米，体重71公斤，年龄19岁，来自于斗士格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩3战2胜1负 ，JCK 战绝城战绩2战1胜1负，他就是红方选手Ayboli Zwman。本场比赛场上裁判2名。
Is it just me or are these guys massive for lightweight?
Man, Balati
is like
huge.
6'1".
That's like welterweight size, but and he's not, you know, all skin and bones. He's quite.
So two big guys.
Big, strong
Oh, he's
legs.
huge, bro.
Yes.
Look at this.
Balati in the blue and Zwman in the red.
Balati, it is his first fight here in JCK. He's very flat-footed, just kind of plodding forward.
But look how calm he is. Southpaw.
Oh,
Oh, beautiful movement. You know who he fights like? He fights like Tyler Ke.
Zwman tested him early, but Balati unfazed by that early pressure.
He just shifted back and actually gave a nice counter jab of his own.
Moving very slow and methodical, but has good reaction time. Now we see a little bit more bounce in his step.
He seems very, very confident.
Very calm.
Man, it makes me think of Tyler Ke. Remember Tyler Ke?
Yeah,
Very similar style.
absolutely.
Even a little bit like Zwang, you know? Calm
The
pressure.
snake charmer, as
Yeah.
you like to say.
Exactly. But he's got a nice counter jab with his right hand. How long before he throws that
And
left cross?
He's making Zwman miss a lot,
Yep.
but he hasn't thrown a lot himself. So
He's only thrown one big punch, one stiff jab, which that first exchange.
warning from the referee for inaction. JCK is very strict about all rule enforcement. There's a nice right hand.
Goes, lands with the cross twice. Balati says it's nothing, but Zwman did find home with his right cross there. Very, you know, if you double up with the right cross, sometimes, you know, it doesn't, it's not very textbook, but because it's so unorthodox, it works.
Definitely. The best punch is the one that lands.
I'm also, I don't understand why Balati, you see he's moving to his left. Normally if it's southpaw against orthodox, you kind of want to move to the side of your front leg. So if you're orthodox, you want to move to your left, and Balati should be walking to his right here, but he's moving to his left. Interesting.
Not a lot of output from Balati so far.
Yeah. Very reserved. Only 18.
Nice right hand there by Zwman. Zwman is trying to bring it. Balati proving to be rather evasive.
Oh, looking for a spinning heel kick almost. That's a nice oblique. Zwman shook his leg after that one.
See, the hand's pretty low for Balati. Some guys can really get away with that.
Beautiful.
Oh,
He
cracks
catches him with a nice cross, drops him. That hurt Zwman. Now we see Balati starting to.
There's a firefight there.
Both these guys landing.
They're both throwing down. I feel like there's a high probability one guy's going to catch.
Both guys get. Now it's Zwman looking for the finish. Balati wrestles up.
So both guys got hurt in those crazy exchanges at one point.
Both of them throwing down. Oh,
Low blow there.
big low blow there.
Actually heard it slap off the cup there.
Oy. Cringing.
There was a guy in the card, it was, I think, 2 events ago, who got a pretty nasty low blow, and someone sent like the medical report of his like checkup after, and there was like blood in his urine. It was pretty bad. Let's take a look at what happened here. It was I didn't really see it, but
I am feeling pain.
we're back in action. Prior to that, there were a few crazy exchanges where both guys got hurt.
You see that exit jab from Balati. He does really good with that, but both these guys have their chins up in the air and throwing down.
Yeah, wild exchanges there.
Oh, big overhand, tries to follow it. It gets a
Oh,
takedown. Zwman gets a takedown.
Zwman.
Oh, he's right in full mount
Straight
immediately.
into mount, and he's working on an arm triangle immediately as well.
Don't know if he must feel like it's hard to. Needs to be careful.
The mount position, he lands a really nice elbow before Balati is able to recover into half guard. Zwman, I'm sure, is very strong on top. He's posturing up as though he's mounted him.
Big bomb
He's like,
being dropped.
I don't care if I'm in half guard.
Look at Balati,
I'm
he
gonna
just
posture up.
wrestles, just powers his way up.
Wow, Balati just muscling his way up.
And Zwman on him.
Wow.
Catches him with a nice stiff left hand as Zwman right at the end of that exchange.
What a first round.
Yeah. These guys are thrown down. 18 and 19 years old.
Incredible.
Really good fight. I mean, it's really highs and lows. Oh,
Wow.
big punches thrown right at the end of that round.
Awesome first round between these two.
You know, what a roller coaster round. Either they did nothing or they did everything. It's a real. It's like
Yeah. There wasn't a lot in between.
Blasted too much.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. We see
Look
Zwman
at Zwman double it up. That was the very first exchange.
marching forward. I think this is where Zwman got caught. Oh, he actually landed a nice left hand to the jaw of Balati. Balati landed
That's the left.
his own left hand, which spun him around, and then Zwman
But Balati, I think, just slipped here.
sends Balati flying with a nice right hook. And who do you give that round to?
Well,
Zwman.
Zwman did better, but Zwman also got dropped. That Balati was just that drop from Balati was just a slip.
Second round between Ayboli Zwman in the red and Nueraili Balati in the blue. Action-packed first round that was. Zwman did really well on the ground. Landed a couple.
I think he should. It does feel like he has the wrestling advantage.
Yeah, perhaps he could look to exploit that in the second round here. Both guys have a very long reach for the division. What are some good ways to break the distance or close the distance when your opponent has such a long reach?
Well, there's a couple of ways you could do what Zwman doing. He's walking backwards, and you can force your opponent to overextend. And once they overextend, you obviously quickly change directions and catch them coming in. You could also hide behind the jab and do like a double, triple jab. Or you could buy a little bit of respect if you can catch it.
Oh! He's out! Huge knockout! Unbelievable!
Oh my God!
Wow!
Out of nowhere,
Highlight reel knockout for Ayboli Zwman.
he came down like a tree chopped at the roots. Timber! And followed up with a big hammer fist. The referee tried to dive inside there, but Zwman was on his opponent.
Wow!
What a finish.
What a knockout! Let's take a look.
It was that right cross. Yep.
Massive right hand over the top, just sleeps him.
And then look at this hammer fist at the end.
The follow-up shot was unnecessary, but heat of the moment kind of thing. Look at this. Oh, out cold.
And you see his head whiplash against the mat.
Unbelievable.
Congratulations.
3 fights, 3 finishes. How about that?
Oh yeah, Zwman gets the win.
接下来宣布比赛结果。本场男子 MMA 综合格斗规则轻量级复赛的最终结果为：红方选手Ayboli Zwman第2回合1分07秒 KO 获胜。The winner is red corner, win by knockout.